So we got money from the customer today. Rick and Joseph went back over there and they went and tried to finish up cutting those stumps, but the stumps were so thick that they just couldn't finish it up. So Rick went and talked to the customer and kind of explained that we were trying to do it as a favor. So we got the total balance of $500 paid. We're at lunch now, but we got that paid. We've got a few more to collect on. I might be able to collect them today, but we're still trying to kind of collect from people who aren't wanting to pay. So we'll see how that goes. But we've got 8 or 10 yards this afternoon, I believe. So we'll try to knock all of them out. Joey's starting at lunchtime. So we just got back into the truck. We're gonna run to the bank real quick and make a deposit, and then we're gonna go out and get started on the yards. I've got about 8 or 10 calls that I need to make, but we should be able to knock them out this afternoon, hopefully.
So it's the condominium building. They need all this front area for all the condominiums mowed down, weeded, as well as on the road here. Everything up to the sidewalk is their property as well, so mow all that down. All the way down. All the leaves blown, just kind of collected. All the units. And then there is a back as well. And they said the shrubs as well are just kind of very lightly trimmed. She said that needs to be like maybe once or twice a year, just kind of lightly trim the bushes over here and stuff. This back area trimmed down, all the leaves kind of blown in a pile. All the leaves blown out from underneath this covered area. She said all the shrubs here, the bushes, need to be trimmed just kind of nice and neatly.
So last week when I was referring to the home developing company in town, they have like a contractor or a home developer that works with them that talked to us last week, and I put it on video and got that. But so he just called me and I was talking to him, and he has 190 properties that he's currently working on. And so he's wanting to know if we can do landscaping for all of those. So I'm supposed to call in tomorrow and do a quote for him. But so that'll be interesting. He wants sod and landscape installed and everything for every property. So we were just at this customer's house here, and so she came out and talked to us, and she said that the pine cones and like the real small debris, anything like this big or less, was being mulched. And so she said that didn't seem very professional to her, and that basically we were doing a bad job. She said our crew was lazy. She said she didn't understand how we had any business and things like that. And so my response to her was that what she's paying for, so she pays $45 for bi-weekly service, and when she pays for that, it includes mulching. I said we will push mow the yard and bag it and haul off all of the debris for $60, just because that's our rates, and it's going to take longer to push mow a yard and bag it all and haul off the debris than it will to use a zero turn. But she didn't understand the $15 increase, and so we lost her as a customer. But when we mulch it, you can't tell any of the debris is there, and so what it is it just hasn't been mowed. It's been about a week and a half since it's been mowed, 2 weeks, and so there's obviously going to be pine cones on the ground and things like that. And so what we do is we go and blow the pine cones. She has a wood line back there where she wants us to put all the debris and things, so we'll normally blow all the pine cones and all the limbs and stuff back there and then mulch up the rest of the stuff. But she's wanting all of the leaves and everything to be bagged, and that just isn't included in regular service, and so we had to let her go as a customer. But that's kind of how we had to handle it. Y'all can kind of let me know if y'all think that's right or if y'all think that's wrong. I just don't feel like it's fair to the guys to make them lose money on the yards just because we want to act like to the customer that bagging would be included, just because in our market it's not very common and it's not included. This is our last property for the day, so we're just finishing up and we're gonna run over to Rick's and work out for a few minutes. So we finished working out with Rick this afternoon. All four of us did it, and so then we went to church. But I wanted to mention we've got a landscape project tomorrow, and so that'll be interesting. Hopefully the excavator will get dropped off tomorrow afternoon, maybe around 2 or 3 o'clock. Sorry, it's kind of raining out here some. But so the excavator should get dropped off tomorrow afternoon, and maybe I can do like a little tutorial on how to operate it. The controls on the machine have been reversed, and so ordinarily you would move the opposite levers for the bucket and arm as well as the tracks, but they've been reversed. But I mean, it's not terrible. It just makes it a little more difficult for me to drive it because I'm not used to it. But pretty simple day overall. We lost a customer, but it's just kind of part of it sometimes. So we're gonna try to focus on some aerations, overseedings, and then our winter service that we're gonna focus on this year, same as last year, we're gonna focus on pressure washing. So we're gonna try to get a pressure washing rig set up with a 4x8 trailer. And so I'll try to get that on video, and so that'll be a neat kind of transition or whatever, a neat transformation for that little trailer. So we'll get that set up and I'll get it shown to y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow.